Okay, 2.3. So we're keeping the slope-intercept form, which you have already told me is y equals what? mx plus b. And what is that used for? Graphing. The second one that we're going to talk about is point slope. Anyone remember that equation? Y minus... No. Y minus y1 equals... yeah, I knew you were going to say that. It was like on the tip of your tongue. Where x1 and y1 are ordered pairs, or are a ordered pair. And that's used for writing equations. So if you ever see like a sentence that says, write the equation of the line that has this, 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 and this, you're going to use the point slope form. Like number 1, it says write an equation of a line that passes through the point -1, 6 and has a slope of 4. So -1, 6 is my x1, y1. And m is going to be my slope. So what I want you to do right now, before we solve anything, is I want you to use the point slope form, and I want you to plug in these 3 numbers. So plug in x1, y1, and m, and write out what that would look like. Now the x and the y stay as they are. You leave them as x and y. You do not change these. They stay. So this is what you get. Now, if it doesn't specify to put it in a certain form, then you're going to leave it like this. So you leave a B. And you're done. But if I said keep going and put it in slope-intercept form, I could be doing that because I'm evil or because I want to see you use your solving skills to get y by itself. I just want to see you cry. That's exactly it. I just want to see you kill puppies. No, not at all. But you can't leave it like this unless I specify slope-intercept form. If I did that, then you would want to move, or you'd want to distribute the 4 and then add the 6 over. This is like 7th grade right here. You can do this. Okay.
Miss Miller, the teacher, she just yelled at us. Miss Miller was awesome. She was good at roasting. I don't remember.
Yep.
She just yelled at us. I remember her roasting so many kids, especially.
Okay, here's what you would get. So this is slope-intercept, SI.
Wait, how did you know that?
Point slope, PS. So unless I specifically specify, then you can keep it as point slope.
So what if we...
Okay, now we're going to take a picture and we're going to try to write an equation from that. So when you're writing an equation of a line, you need 2 things. What do you need? Slope and y-intercept, but that y-intercept looks ugly, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So what other thing could I use besides just a slope? Slope and an ordered pair. Perfect. Yes, Mia? So I need the slope and I need an ordered pair. So an x1, y1. And you can choose either one. Now to find the slope, I'm just going to use these 2 points, count, rise, over, run. So what would my slope be? -1, 3. 1/3. Good. I go down 1, right 3. Now I can choose any ordered pair I want. Which one looks easier? Okay, I'm going to let you choose which one you want. You can either choose 2, 0, or you can choose -1, -1.
Wait, that's -1.
Either one. I'm going to freeze it. I want you to put it in point slope and solve for slope intercept. And we're going to see if we get the same thing. Because how many of you are choosing -1, -1? Raise your hand.
They're bad.
No. They're both great.
No, don't do that.
They
No.
are. They both
No,
work.
You can't, no.
Yes. Now, my suggestion would be to use the one with the 0 in it. But I'm not going to make you do anything. Except I will make you do things. But you don't have, you can choose. I'm giving you the choice to choose whichever ordered pair you would like.
Yeah, but then you're going to give us an equation that's like, all right. Then you'd be like, now multiply
Yes.
this by pi squared.
Okay. Okay, number 3. Number 3, you'll see a lot of equations. You'll see a lot of questions like this, where it gives you 2 ordered pairs. There's 2 steps you want to take. The first step is finding the slope. So it's the same thing we did in number 2, but now we don't have a nice little picture. So go ahead and find the slope for me, please, because I'm lazy.
I need a dental work.
That's not how this works.
Just for man, wouldn't it be nice if it was?
And I need lots of dollars.
My sister needs lots of dollars too. My parents do because now she's getting married.
Oh, it says you like the Y2 minus 1.
Yeah.
My older sister just got engaged like a week and a half ago. We should do a joint wedding.
Tommy's paying for it though, so the sky's the limit.
You didn't give him 100 on a test.
Yeah.
And
I haven't got my money yet.
Oh.
You don't have the wedding yet.
But things cost money right now. Okay, what did you get for the slope?
Didn't you just get engaged at 5
-4. Now, I'm going to choose one of the ordered pairs. Which one looks easier, Tommy?
I'm not even gonna.
Is your name Tommy?
It could be.
It's not.
Could be mine.
Tommy, I'm going to go with the one that you choose.
210.
Okay,
No, Tommy.
210. I agree with you on this. So, I'm going to use 210, and I'm going to use the point slope. So, use point is step number 2. And it's going to look like y minus what?
10.
Equals
-4.
times x minus 2. And I'm done.
Yay.
Or am I? I'm just kidding. We can be done. We can be done.
Oh, can you be mean?
I think we need to do more.
I already did it. So can you please be mean?
I already answered it.
Can you please be mean?
If I'm mean, then it would be -4x plus 8 plus 10, so plus 18.
Got him.
Yes.
Minus 2.
Because it's plus 8, and then you add 10.
Why can't we all have a job like so slick? Just make Flex take a commercial of that.
So, I got the slope. When you got the slope, you get -2 over 11. Now, I'm going to pose a question really quickly because there's still a little bit of confusion. Tell me, is this the same thing, yes or no?
It's not the same thing.
I wanna say-
Wait,
I'm not even gonna
it's the
answer.
same thing.
I'm not gonna answer. I'm literally.
I was thinking about the last one more.
No matter where
It's
you
the
are,
same
it
thing.
doesn't-
Okay, I'm making you take a stand. Is
No,
this
it's
true? Raise your hand.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Wait.
What's
Yes.
Is this true?
Well, wait, I
Raise
have
your-
a question.
Yes.
Okay, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close them.
I am not
I need
ashamed.
those two.
I need to know this. Is this a slope or is it just a fraction?
It doesn't matter. Either way.
It's
Oh.
Same.
It's actually the same.
Same. Close your eyes. Close them. Their eyes are not closed.
When I close my eyes, you could murder my entire family.
Oh my gosh, dude. What in the world?
Okay. Hands down, false. False.
Put
Is
your hand
this
up, Elliot.
Put your hand up.
You gotta take a stand.
You gotta stand for what you believe in.
Be the oddball out. You can be right. Make it all
Okay, everyone open your eyes. This is true.
Yay!
Yay. Now, we don't write it like this because babies write it like this.
Oh, okay. Miss Thornhill, I need to take a long nap and then.
Babies. Okay, now,
It's so
I'm gonna
awkward.
pose a different question.
No. No more questions.
Where it's, hold on, it's like right
Yes,
here.
that's equal.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
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 That's how you're supposed to write it. For babies.
I wanna go.
True. The only one I don't like is this because it's babies, but this is good and this is good.
Are you gonna keep this part?
So you have something.
Yeah, it's all
against
of this has been in the video.
Can this be the
babies. This is Thornhill hates babies.
Okay.
Questions.
All right, let's go to the next page.
Where's the camera that's filming us right now?
I killed all that.
Yeah, you can't hear us talking.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, y'all can hear.
So I can hear my beautiful
I don't know,
voice
when
right
I
now.
listen to, I couldn't hear anybody.
Yeah, you can hear my beautiful voice. You can
What's
just
up?
love yourself right now.
Tell us
and
how
you
you're
watch
driving
it.
today.
Okay, number 5, you can use the slope-intercept form because you have the y-intercept. If you did not, then you'd have to use the point-slope form. Okay, number 6.
Hurts my brain.
These are fun. Yes. If
Okay, Mrs. Weiniger.
If-
Math is fun.
if two lines are parallel, that means that they have the what? Same slope. So the only piece of information that I need from part A is what? I just need the slope, which is -4. So I'm going to circle -4 and I'm going to cross everything else out. Cross it out. You don't need it.
I remember this.
From there, I'm going to take this. So to use point slope form, all you need is a point and a slope, and that's exactly what we have. So now I'm going to write it in point slope form. Y minus, what, 3 equals -4x plus 2. Good. Now for part B, it's perpendicular. So I need the -4. I can cross everything else out, but what am I going to do with that -4? Flip it and switch it. So my slope is going to be positive or negative 1/4?
Positive.
Positive 1/4. So now I'm still going to use the same ordered pair. So y minus 3 equals 1/4 x plus 2.
Wow, look at that shine.
Not bad. Okay, try number 7. So for A, you should get y plus 2 equals 4/7 x minus 4. Y plus 2 equals -7/4 x minus 4. Good? No more talking. Number 8, write an equation that passes through the lines. So my first step when doing this is to find the slope. So slope is -2 minus 8 over 3 minus 3. Oh no, what comes on the bottom?
0.
Which means it's undefined. And an undefined is a horizontal or vertical line? Vertical, which means it's an x equals or y equals? X equals, and x equals 3. It's easy to look at that because they both have a 3.
But what happens when they? Oh wait.
They'll always have the same number whether it's x equals or y equals.
Okay.
Everything you
So number 9, they both share a what in common?
Y. So
-2. So I can just say that y equals -2.
Isn't that nice?
So because this would be a horizontal line, if I were to actually work out the slope, you would get 0 over negative, or 0 over 2. But I don't even have to go to that work. Okay, number 10, write an equation of a line that has an x-intercept of 5 and passes through the point 2, 3. This is a fancy way of sharing a second ordered pair. So if I have an x-intercept of 5, what ordered pair is that? 5, 0. Now I'm going to work it the same way that I would in the other problems, where you find the slope first. So my slope will be 3 minus 0 over 2 minus 5. Three over negative 3, that reduces to what? Negative 1. Then I'm going to choose an ordered pair. Which one should I do? 2, 3. And I'm going to write it in point slope form. So y minus 3 equals negative 1 x minus 2.
That's what we said it was. Never mind.
And the last one, parallel to the x-axis. This is a doozy right here. So here's my graph. This is the x-axis right here.
It's just fine.
If something's parallel to that, it has to be a what kind of line? Horizontal or vertical?
Vertical.
Horizontal or vertical?
Horizontal.
Horizontal. Here's my point 45 right here.
Yeah.
So if it's going to be a horizontal line that goes through that, what's the equation of that line? X equals or Y equals?
Y equals.
Good. Yep. So if it's parallel to the x-axis, it has to be a y equals, because it has to be a horizontal line. The horizontal line that passes through this is this y equation. If it said perpendicular to x-axis, then what would that answer be?
X equals.
Good.